It's a beautiful day on the internet, a beautiful day for YouTube. Would you be could you be my subscriber? Look, I'm a prunette. Welcome back, little flummies. It's Danny Ray here with another fan tutorial. So I teach intro classes at festivals and spin jams a lot. And the one move that really throws off new spinners is weaves. And it definitely threw me off when I started. So we're gonna focus on that today, as you saw in the title. And weaves are the basis for a lot of intermediate and advanced level fan tricks. So you're gonna need to know how to do basic weaves. I'm gonna try to explain it a couple different ways because some students understand when I explain it this way, some understand it better when I get it this way, and then some don't get it until I explain it that way. So I'm gonna try not to make it too confusing, but I want as many people as possible to be able to do their weaves. So let's get started. So a 2-beat weave looks like this. And it's called a 2-beat weave because every time the fan scoops down, it's a beat. So on each side, you've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And the thing that throws off most spinners about weaves is the grip. So naturally, we want to have this very firm grip on our fans, but doing that is going to keep the motion very stiff and kind of clumsy. So as you see, you can tell I'm not getting the same range of motion, and this kind of hurts. So you're going to want to keep your fingers very loose on the grip, and the momentum will keep the fan on your fingers so it won't go anywhere. So what's basically happening is your thumb is basically going to take a nosedive on this side. So it's just going to and come back up. It's going to come in front of you to the other side of your body. And then on this side, again, your thumb is basically doing that nosedive. And it's coming back up and around. 1, 1, 1. And then it's the same thing with your other hand. Thumb is leading the way. Nosedive on this side, nosedive on the other side. Dive, 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 dive. Each fan in front of you, as it's going on each side, is going to make an X. X, X, X. Same thing on the other hand. X, X. So now you want to put the movement together. And I've seen people learn this motion in a couple of different ways, so we're going to go over a couple of different ways to do that. So I've seen some people learn both thumbs up with the inner wicks touching, and then they just have them chase each other. I did not learn this way, so it's a little bit awkward. And then slowly just kind of separate it over time as they get more used to the motion. And yes, mine is a little bit clumsy because I'm trying to hold on so that I can do it slow to show you guys. But you want to keep that loose motion. I see some people start to do it at the same time, which is basically a crosser weave. Same basic motion, thumbs are still leading, but they're going at the same time. And again, they eventually try to split that up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Make sure your thumb is leading the entire way. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So the way I learned was just to keep going with my dominant hand and then slowly work in my non-dominant hand. So on each side, I was just counting the 1 rhythm. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, it looks so pretty. So once you get this motion down, you're gonna wanna make sure you can do it in reverse, which means your pinky is going to lead the way. So your pinky is going to nosedive from behind. So it's gonna go behind you, nosedive, 1, 1, 1. Same thing on your other hand. Pinky's leading. 1, 1, 1, 1. Now when you go to try reverse, the method you use to get the forward 2-beat weave might work well when you do it backwards. But what helped me to really grasp the concept of reverse and having your pinky lead instead of your thumb. And I'm still a little clumsy with it. I don't know if you noticed. But the thing that helped me most was to do the 2-beat weave with your thumb leading and try to remember the path that each fan is making. And then right in the middle, stop and just go backwards. So basic troubleshooting tips. Again, remember the loose grip. Keeping the fans on the tip of your fingers keeps that motion nice and fluid so that it can get on both sides of your body flat in the wheel plane. Another troubleshooting tip, make sure that the fan is in fact in a wheel plane. Meaning, if this fan was actually a tire and you were a car, that's where the tire would be, on your side, flat, parallel to you. Make sure you're getting on both sides of your body. I see a lot of new spinners who get this part perfect. They got the scoop, they're good, and then they come up here. So they got this nice side plane, and then they come to the wall plane. So from the side, which is the most effective view for weaves, it looks like this. And that's just not a whole lot for visuals. You want to have it come all the way around on both sides. Same with this one. You're just doing this. Not as much wow there. So keep it both sides. Another tip, if you have to, don't be afraid to use your whole arm to get this motion. I do the T-Rex arms because that's how I learned. But you can absolutely extend your arms all the way out if that's going to help you. And it does look prettier sometimes. So it's the same basic motion, but with your arms all the way out. So like this. So if you need help remembering the wheel plane, just imagine that there are 2 walls on either side of you, and just try to keep it in those walls. Again, you can extend your arms. Maybe there's no walls in front of you, but there are walls next to you, and you don't want to hit them. In my case, there is a glass dragon tank. I don't want to break that. Therefore, even as I go closer, I'm not hitting the tank because I'm keeping that flat wheel plane. I think that's it. Okay, that was weaves. Was this video helpful? Were you able to master your weaves? And let me know in the comments, what's been the most difficult trick for you to learn as a beginner? For me, it was anti-spins. Like this video if you learned something. Don't forget to subscribe while you're down there. Check out my Instagram page. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful flow journey. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.